No BS Radio, Saturday nights with Cool Chris in the mix. And Michelle on that social, exclusively on the Surge.
We have a female in here this time, so I don't feel so lonely.
What about
Tiffany behind me?
Tiffany, yeah.
Well, she really can't talk, so it's kind of... But she's got my back, though.
Yeah, for sure.
For people that are scared of her anyway.
Anyone that tries
then we got Chucky. He's in the box, so, I mean, everybody knows what's up with Chucky.
I think he needs to stay in the box, for real.
Yeah, so I just can't believe it's the first Saturday of the month.
Man, first Saturday of November, man. We got... Man, it's 2021. 21 is almost gone.
Yeah. We were just chatting about that, too, but I feel bad because you don't have a drink. I have wine. Stella Rosa Black is the best.
Yes.
So we need Stella Rosa to kind of, I guess...
We need to be brand ambassadors for Stella Rosa.
For stuff that we use.
Okay.
Like toilet paper.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Crest toothpaste.
Yes.
Stella Rosa Black.
Pizza Hut pizza.
Pizza Hut pizza. And maybe we were talking about King Palm. So shout out to Denard Kendricks for being a brand ambassador for King Palm. You can never have too much weed.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Or too much papers or anything like that.
Yeah, too much papers. Yes, for sure. So, you guys are tuned into the No Bullshit Radio Show, and we have Misty Eyezz. And then he has brought his beautiful girlfriend, Selena. And then we also have... so, do we go by first name, or do we just call you... Okay, it's Mario from Imperial Beats. It's nice to meet you guys. It's pretty cool.
It's nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Yes. So in case you guys, I'm pretty sure, Mario, first I want to say to you that, I mean, thank you for like the support always. We have been doing this for a long time. I can't believe it. I mean, it's almost a year and a half, like the end of the year. So that'd be pretty cool. We've met a lot of cool people like you guys. And so if we can continue to do this, then it'll be good. I was just telling, Mario, I was telling, Misty Eyezz here and Selena that we first started this last year in June before COVID. And shout out to Boogie James because he was our very, very first Dallas, our local artist. And then it kind of just grew into something bigger. And so we've actually had, artists from pretty much, all over. So it's been pretty cool. And so we welcome you. I'm just going to call you Misty.
Okay, thank you.
To the Surge family as far as, artists. And then Mario, you too, because I know that you do a lot of the work. So, if you want to jump in there, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate being here.
Thank you. So, where do we get started tonight? Because I feel like we've been waiting for this for a long time. I know, Mario, when you and I were chatting, we were like, man, November can't get here fast enough, and now it's fucking here. So yeah. I mean, it's pretty crazy. Do you guys have any New Year's resolutions? And I know, like Misty, this is kind of like, your interview because you're the artist, but I know.
I'm
Mario,
so glad they're here.
Mario
honestly.
promotes you, like he supports you big time and stuff like that too. So I kind of feel like y'all are like a couple. Selena, sorry.
She can watch.
Yeah. So like, do you have do you have like any New Year's resolutions as far as like your music is concerned?
I think my biggest resolution is that I just want to make a song that people can connect to,
Okay.
That's all I want to do. Just want to make music and just have a fun life. That's all I care about.
Oh, yeah. So let me ask, if you don't mind, how old are you?
I'm 23.
Really? Okay. Yeah. So this is about the time where you need to be living your life because, as you get older, you're just like, fuck, there's bills. And I'm pretty sure you got bills now, but still. So, yeah, but so what do you do on your spare time?
In my spare time, I watch hella anime.
Okay. Hey, we need to get our 9-year-old up here because she loves anime. Like, she will go up to you, like, if she sees you have, like, a cool anime shirt on or, earrings or, like, just something. And don't tell her I told you this because I know, but she, like, cut her bangs because she wanted to be, like, one of the anime characters. And believe me, I was hella pissed off. So,
you were mad?
Yeah. You probably didn't see them, but their hair is so long that like when she chopped the bangs, I was like, dude. And I took it to the next level. I like showed her pictures of like teenagers and older women with bangs, and I was like, this is why you do not cut your bangs. So yeah, but anime is cool. I'm not saying it's cool, but the only thing I know about anime is the movie. Was it the movie The Death Note? wasn't that based on anime?
Oh yeah, that live action.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the only thing I know about anime. So
and that's like the worst one you could watch too.
Really?
I think so. Oh, which one? Like the Netflix version?
Yes, Netflix version.
With Willem Dafoe, he's
he was the best part in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
what is your favorite anime currently right now?
Okay, so I think my favorite anime currently is probably The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. If you guys have ever heard of it. All my anime fans out there, this is a good anime and you know it.
The Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
Yep. Quick synopsis.
I'm just going to watch it just because of the title.
It's dope, man. I swear you'll like it. I swear.
Like slime, like the slime you play with in your hands?
Okay, so you know like in video games, there's like always like the weakest monster is just like a little slime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pretty much the story is about how he dies, reincarnates into this other world, becomes a slime, and becomes like the strongest character ever, pretty much.
Oh my God.
It's inspiring, man.
Let's call Olivia. I bet you she could just take over this interview.
I'm telling you, man.
So that's pretty cool. So since you do that in your spare time, like what about, like, are you in your mind like thinking of things to do with music?
Yeah, so I watch a lot of anime, but I mean, like, I'm also out with friends. Like, I'm going to clubs. Like, I'm drinking a lot. I'm just doing just stuff, you know what I mean? Just to, like, keep myself busy. And, like, I feel like music really hits you whenever you have lived a bit of life first. Yeah. And then you just reflect on it with your stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like, with your art. That's my opinion, at least.
Yeah. Have you ever thought about, like, so what is your favorite liquor?
Oh, man.
Or your drink, like your alcoholic beverage?
Probably a double shot of Crown. Every time. That's probably how I start most of my drinking.
Okay.
Shit, we got a gallon of Crown downstairs.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. So
don't tempt me.
So like maybe you should make a song about like a drink.
Honestly,
like,
that would be a really
the way
good.
a drink, makes you feel.
Yeah.
You know. See, I don't know what kind of. I mean, wine. I guess I could make a song and name it Stella.
Actually, that'd be kind of dope, low-key.
Well, we talked about, different kinds of marijuana, so that'd be cool too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She's the marijuana expert.
Yes, okay, so yeah. So, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Don't be putting me out there like that, man.
Yeah, so, I mean, so, like, when your creative juices are flowing, like, do you have, like, a notepad? Do you kind of, like, voice record stuff in your phone? I mean, how does that work?
Okay, so for me, basically, there's one of two things that'll happen. I'll either have a song that I've just been singing in my own head, and I'll just write down the lyrics, and then after that, I'll either find a beat or make a beat that fits that song. Okay. Or I just pick up an instrument, or just like find something online, something that I can turn into like a song, right? Okay. And then I'll just let it out. Okay. There's not really too much thought behind it. I just go. That's it.
So how long has Mario been working with you on music?
How long has it been, man?
I actually checked today. It was since August. We met in August.
Okay.
Of this year. Okay. And actually end of July, August. And then we hit the ground running, and it's kind of funny how we met.
Oh my God, you gotta tell me.
No, I don't remember.
I was just about to ask how this relationship.
Oh
yeah.
This is the weirdest story ever.
Yeah. It's a great story though. But I'll let Misty Eyezz tell you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Please.
Because I don't remember much.
We have to know. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm explaining it. I was drunk the whole time. Like I really don't remember.
The greatest things happen when people are drunk.
Yeah. I mean, Selena, do you know the story?
Did I never told you the story?
You told me the story. I'm not going to tell it.
Okay.
All right,
okay, go ahead.
You gotta tell us.
Okay. Oh my God.
So, this was just a random night, right? We were in downtown Plano, and I was supposed to go hang out with a friend, and we were like deciding if we were gonna go to a club or not, right? And all of our friends bailed last second, so we were like, fine, we're just gonna chill in downtown Plano. We're gonna go to the bars. We're just gonna have a chill night,
Yeah.
And so we started off at this one bar. We had a couple drinks. It was chill,
Yeah.
And then we kept going to other bars and other bars. It got drunker and drunker, and then we got to Vickery, right? We went to Vickery Park. Yeah. Vickery Creek, and we were there, and we were just drunk as hell. And then these two drunk dudes came up to us and were like, hey, can we buy you a shot? And one of those guys was this man right over here, just out of nowhere.
Goodness. Wow.
So what was the appeal that you wanted to buy him a shot?
Yeah, what was up with that, Mario? Tell me.
We're with my friend Scott, who he's really shy, doesn't get out much, and he's very uptight. And I was like, we're gonna make friends, we're gonna party, we're gonna do it up tonight, man. And so I turned around to the table right behind me, and there's Misty Eyezz, and I was like, hey, let me buy you a drink. And then, I don't know, the conversation from there went to what do you do? What we do, and he mentioned music, and I was like immediately like light bulb went off, and I was like, okay, we gotta talk, and from there just that's how we just started talking about music and just
It was love at first sight.
yeah,
Love at first
yeah.
shot, basically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So Jägermeister.
So how did that make you feel, having a man approach you and say, "I want to buy you a shot"?
Honestly, I felt kind of empowered. I was like, man,
Wow, you're
I'm
like
handsome.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's like the greatest story I've ever heard in my life.
That's pretty cool though. I mean, so yeah, you're like knowing that you can have a beautiful girl and a handsome man. I guess you're just like, okay.
I mean, we're already on the couch.
Oh my god.
And there's Crown Royal downstairs, so let's make a party, right?
Shit. I don't know.
Instagram Live.
Oh god. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I'm glad you're getting some sort of footage. We've been talking about we didn't know the importance of I guess of the visual, just because us doing this for so long, we, you know, if we haven't had anybody that has came here, we started from one room, then we kind of just traveled out this way, and so it's been a good thing. We thought about getting, renting like a commercial, space, but it was just like, why? And so we try to make it home, and comfy, and just a chill place to be able to talk and hang out and just do what we're doing now. So
We just feel like,
the mission's been accomplished.
To have the homely type environment, obviously, of course, you can go to, an office space that's got bland walls and the whole radio type atmosphere, but we want it to be, home. That way you don't feel pressure that you gotta be professional, I guess you could say. Because
that's exactly what I was thinking. It feels very at home.
Yeah. And so like while we're playing your song, we can go downstairs and take shots or
please
fucking order pizza or you know what I'm saying? There's no nothing. And if we get drunk,
place up the street.
yeah, if y'all get drunk with us, well then there's room right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All three of y'all can share it because it's
There's a beginning and an end to the story.
forever love. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, it's been pretty cool. There's a lot of podcasts, people out there and stations and stuff like that too. So I think this next year we're kind of gonna focus on that, just because I think we've done maybe two IG live interviews, and everything else has either been in person or on the phone. Over the phone has worked really well just because of COVID, and a lot. And I mean, I've got my bacterial or whatever the hell those wipes are called, disinfecting wipes, and have to wipe stuff down still and everything. But just the interaction, with people. Like I said, we've got kids and stuff like that too. So I'm definitely going to tell you guys, to make sure you got home okay. Shoot me a text, but. Just having you guys here is just pretty cool, and
honestly appreciate you so much. Thank you.
And Mario, I was telling them too, whenever you guys are in the area, if you want to come and sit in on an interview or anything, just let us know. Yeah,
it's all love.
So my goal, I was telling them too with the billboard, it was something, shout out to Brown, was something really big for us. And so this next year, I'm wanting to host some sort of like, I'm calling it more of like a station appreciation party, but the goal is to bring every one of the artists together, and to have artists perform as well, but more of it be like a networking type deal.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I'll be there, please.
Yes, and
I'll be there
and drink.
So
yes.
So
and smoke.
I let Christopher. Jeez. So I love, to party plan. So that's just going to be my goal for next year, just because, 50 plus artists, and then a lot of including managers and videographers and stuff like that too.
That would be insane, actually.
Yeah. And so, that's the deal anyway, but we all take it day by day, shit happens. And so,
it's just like,
Oh yeah. So, it's pretty crazy, but, so back to your music, the first song that you want to introduce, which one is that one going to be? So he can cue it up.
All right, this song is called Faded Love. It's the first song I made for this entire EP.
Wow, okay. And so why did you title it Faded Love?
Okay, so when I first started this EP, I just got out of like a really long relationship.
Okay.
And the whole point of this EP was just to kind of like reflect on the past few months since that breakup and just like talk about certain things, you know.
Okay.
And I guess Faded Love is like a double entendre, you know.
Yeah.
Because the song itself is like it's written, it's about like love, but like on drugs or alcohol or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it can also mean like faded love, like love that just faded out, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the reason behind the title.
So when you, in your opinion, whenever you've heard of a song that because, so there's a show that I watched. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but it's called Sex Life and it's on Netflix.
Oh,
and
I
so
love that show.
I think I've heard of that. Yeah.
Yeah. So the guy that's one of the main characters, he's supposed to be a music producer.
Right.
And so I've watched it. Chris has yet to watch all of it, but it was a big thing for the guys because they were like, man, don't let your wife or your woman watch that. So, but one of the main Christopher. So one of the main characters, he's a music producer, and so he has a girl that's going in. She's in a recording session, and basically, you know, all she wants to do is hit it because girls do that. They hit it too, like men.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hit it.
DTF.
I guess
They
they
do.
hit it. Yeah. So she wanted to basically like just to hit it, and so she was singing, but whenever she came back out, he was saying like, you know what, it's basically going to be a piece of shit because you didn't put any feeling, there was no passion, there was nothing in it. So, a lot of people talk shit about Drake whenever he was doing a lot of the R&B, and he was singing and stuff like that too. So do you like, as a man, because you do have a song called Faded Love, so a lot of people could say it's kind of cheesy, but what is your opinion when guys put out like stuff like that describes something they went through, like personal or just how they feel about stuff that we're not, like you guys aren't supposed to talk about? Like how do you feel about that?
Okay, well, I mean, it is like Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, so it's good that we're speaking on this.
I didn't know that.
That's this month?
Dang.
Yeah, it's
I
this
didn't
month.
Even know that.
Yeah.
Hey, your mental health is fine.
Shout out to the Kings.
Okay.
I need to mentally smoke some weed so I can get healthy.
Well, after the show. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so in my opinion, I think it's really, really good for dudes to let out their feelings, whether it's musically or just in general, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just to talk about their feelings, because a lot of times, like, especially in this society, like, we're taught to, like, just bottle all that stuff up and not care about things and not explain how we feel. But, I mean, at the end of the day, we're all people, And, like, we all deserve to feel like someone's listening.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, I think it's tougher for you guys just, because you guys are supposed to be strong. You guys are not supposed to go through shit, but I think you guys sometimes probably go through more stuff than us females do just because you're supposed to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. And so I think that's pretty cool. I didn't even know that it was men's awareness. What'd you say?
Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Okay, so that's pretty cool. I guess I got to check on his mental health because if he's not right, then we're
Doing okay, man?
Yeah, we're just.
All right.
All right, so let's go ahead and play Faded Love.
Faded Love.
All right, you guys.
Yes, ma'am.
Surge DFW.
The club lights rain on your head. Dom Perignon by your bed. You never had to trust no one till you fucked around and called me up. She's praying on her knees for love, but I will never be the one to dry away your tears and call it love. No more, no more. We were faded when we met in the club. Caught you dancing with your friends and pouring up. Just one look and I was taking down my cup. And I'm done, yeah. Now we talking on the edge of this bed. Got that look up in your eyes like I'm up next. So possessive how you breathing down my neck. Some things are better left so don't call me up. Plus it's 3:15 and you're drunk in love. Got you sucking at the sheets of that faded love. The faded love, yeah. Got you praying on your knees, girl, that I will never leave you, girl. Two missed calls and a text, she got me sliding. Drink till there's nothing left and then she riding. It's barely been a week now. Sober thought she jumping hurdles just to keep out. I'm up, but nothing I say can change that. This ain't love, it's all just a game, and I'm the one who wants to numb all the pain, and I got no more room for love, no. Faded love is all we'll ever be, so don't call me up. Plus it's 3:15 and you're drunk in love. Got you sucking at the sheets of that faded love. The faded love, yeah. We were just a faded fuck. Had a trouble like a son of
Misty Eyezz on the Surge DFW, Faded Love. And Michelle, did you get to hear the song? A little bit of it? Yes. Did you hear the song?
Yes, I did.
That's dope.
I was being a waitress and
Very accommodating.
a bartender.
Okay.
The bartender.
All right.
So it's official. Yeah, we need a bar up here because I'm not doing that shit again. I was calling my kids like, "Can someone come help me?" And I was like, "Okay, no one's listening because the music's loud." So, but yeah, it's cool.
Yes.
As long as everybody's happy, we're good.
Badass song, for sure.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Loved it. So, Mario, whenever we kind of first when we spoke about, was this the one that you said was getting like a big I forgot the word that she used, but I mean it was a good thing. Like, I mean, it was the song that he was getting a lot of positive feedback
Yeah,
about.
actually, this was the night that we had met, our drunken meetup in downtown Plano. This was actually one of the songs he showed me.
Okay.
And I remember, I mean, he's like, "Hey, I got this song you got to check out." So once I heard this song,
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, we got something,
Yeah.
and we got to go.
Okay.
Like, we got to hit the ground running."
Yeah.
So we did an open mic in Dallas, and the feedback was like amazing. Like, everybody, the whole room was like shook, like they loved it.
Yeah.
Right.
And so that just gave us more momentum and gave Misty Eyezz more momentum to keep going and grind.
Yeah. So
It's like the song can like get inside you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like
Yes,
like,
sir.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you probably had FUIs for men and women at the open mic for sure. You know,
Oh
it's
my
like
gosh.
it's like, you know, how Prince used to mystify his audience, and then everyone was like all into it, man. But yeah,
well, I
it's
think
goal
I
right
think
there.
I
Yeah.
think Prince pretty much humped the stage, and he had everybody.
yeah, everyone was
yeah,
touching
so-
themselves, so that's probably
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty. I don't know. I mean, I didn't get to listen to that one, and so I've told a lot of the artists that I usually, unless I multitask, of course. I'm a mom, so I'll be clicking on stories and I'll be reading posts and then trying to like look through other artist stuff, and so this one I have not heard all the way through. Chris gets to listen to the music before I do, and so I like this one. I think I just when I listen to it downstairs, because we have the Alexa show thing on, so
Right.
it's there's a delay, but I definitely like that. And so I
thank you. I
think it has
appreciate
like an R&B. I'm a huge R&B fan. So anything that has, a little bit of like just I guess, what is it, like a groove, Chris? Is just something, that you can just like, everybody use the word vibe to. So yeah.
Whenever I can definitely relate to being faded in the club. So I was like, yes, I'm there for real. I mean, it's just no, but the hardest thing for me is when we have artists come in and they bring us multiple songs. It's hard trying to choose what song is going to be put in rotation. But at the same time, I'm like, fuck, it's my station. I want to put all 5 songs in the rotation. I will. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
it's just,
yeah.
I mean, it's just like, so for sure, Faded Love is going to be in the rotation for sure.
I appreciate that so much. Thank you.
That's a good shit, man. I want to say what's up to some listeners. I want to say what's up to my man Ben out there and his brother Harlan listening to the Surge DFW, vibing with us and Misty Eyezz and Imperial Beats and Selena and Crown and
shout out Ben.
Everybody, So
I mean, Ben and Chris have some stories that they could tell you too. So it's not really all about
My guy, I mean, this guy Ben. I mean, we touch each other. I mean, just like
you want to know something crazy?
Yeah.
My best friend's name is Ben, and we touch each other too.
Ben is like my brother, and Michelle's like, oh my gosh, But it's just like we always say, only a man knows what a man wants. I'm like, that's just like, bro, I was like, what the fuck am I sitting in? He's like,
it's Saturday night. I think me and Selena are going to leave and go find a bar. And you guys are just kind of just all,
have some mental health awareness going on.
Mental health.
Yeah.
So, they touch each other.
How do you follow up with that, right?
Interview's over. We got to go.
Mic drop. It's all about having fun, man. That's what we want to do. It's like one of the toughest thing when people come in because you guys don't know us from fucking Jack, you don't know how it's gonna be, and we try to make everybody relax, and that's kind of what we want to do, and we want you guys to, when you leave here like fucking. And you listen to the podcast, let you start laughing your ass off, high, drunk, whatever, and stuff like that.
I've been laughing. This is so fun, honestly. This is fun.
Yeah, it's just like, you don't know where you're going to be, this time next year.
Exactly.
And so, anytime that we, can look back on this or listen, back and be like, hey, this is what we were doing. We don't ask for anything, from anybody. And so, whenever we see that you book some more shows or you're doing something or a video, I mean, it makes us proud. It's like we're parents all over again. And so
honestly, thank you so much. That mindset is like really what supports like all these artists who are like trying out there,
I mean, you're welcome.
Appreciate that.
It's crazy just because with something I saw earlier today with a post, there's so much shit, there's so many shitty people in the world, and I mean, we talk about COVID a lot because, sometimes it's like, as a mom, I get emotional because I like fucking forgot that my son was like in 7th grade last year. He's in 8th grade this year. So I was like, holy shit, like he's going to be in high school next year. And Mario, you have your son, and it's just like, it's a shitty thing. It's because right now, I mean, we all know you can't get time back. So it's like, fuck, because we basically lost a year, and we lost, with school dances or, just anything in general. So, I mean, it's more important for us to know that there's other people looking out for us, because there's a lot of people that aren't, and when I was talking to you guys earlier, it's very unfortunate that there's people that we don't even know, never fucked with, never talked to, don't know shit about them. And apparently they know shit about us because, I mean, like, they are like straight up, just like don't like what we're doing, and
haters, man.
And it's pretty crazy because, I mean, I will tell you straight up, Chris and I have been together for a really, really long time, and we've been married for a long time too, in our family, but I don't give a shit if you're a dude, like if you're trying to just do anything with, stuff that I'm trying to accomplish or that he's trying to accomplish as my husband, as my partner, we're a team or as our family, it's just not going to happen. So in hearing your music on the station, along with a lot of the other artists and then a lot of the other people that we think are big,
right.
And then some of them, in their minds, they're big too, but then they could down deep be shitty people, but just because they're big time, that they've let the fame and stuff go to their heads, it's just kind of shitty because all of us look up to somebody for something, and it's just, we have to stay grounded, because it's like as fast as you get something, that's as fast as it can be taken away.
That's exactly true.
And so I like to think, with all the shitty crap, that's going on in the world, there's just that much good. And so I would rather us be good people and not give a fuck about what anybody says or anybody thinks, and just keep doing what we're doing. And hopefully if it lands you guys somewhere, doing something better than what you were doing at this point, then, I mean, hey, we've pretty much just done our job. So,
I mean, if you
it's become a job. It has become a job for sure. So, but yeah.
You guys are killing it over here. I swear.
Thanks. Yeah.
I love the decor, by the way. Where did you get that?
Slimer. Are you talking about Slimer, right?
Yeah.
So, we worked at the Halloween store.
Oh, really?
Yes, and so, I mean, I don't want anyone to take, our jobs, but yeah, you get a discount. So if you work, So that was actually, shout out to Tiffany. But yeah, I just kind of copped that last year. Was it last year, Chris?
Yeah, it was last year. Last year.
But unfortunately, because he's made of like latex and foam, he has an arm broken. So if you cared to kind of talk to Slimer, he has gauze, like a bandage wrapped around his arm,
really?
because it's broken. Yeah. So he's pretty cool. Yeah. But
we geek out with anything horror. So just like
yeah.
We'll show you Jason in the other room before you guys leave
and
today.
actually, it was funny because for Halloween, because our kids, are in school. Like I was basically by myself here, so I had horror. I watched Halloween earlier, but we have dummies that we decorate, we dress up in Halloween costumes. So I basically had a living room full of people, and I just didn't have anybody talking to me, but I felt like somebody was there. Yeah. So we're cool people, but okay. So second song, so he can cue it up. Which one is that one that you guys?
Okay, so this second song is called Starlight Ballad.
Starlight Ballad. Okay. So I'm digging the titles of the songs, because remember earlier we were talking about like Crown or Stella, so those are kind of boring. But Starlight, what is it called?
Ballad.
Ballad. Okay, so tell us about this one.
Okay, so this one is sort of like I told you, like when I wrote this EP, I just went through like a breakup, right? Okay. And so this song is sort of like a message to that person, and letting them know that while I am moving on, I'm sorry about what happened, you know what I mean? And I just want to get that message out there, Okay. And just let them know that I hope they're okay, and that I'm okay,
So how do you feel like with this past experience that it has made it better for your future?
Yes, I think so 100%, because I feel like if you don't make mistakes when you're young, you're going to make them when you're older, you know? Okay. And so it's better to just have lived and learned, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think that a lot of people right now are calling it quits like a little easy when it comes to relationships? Just whether it's a love relationship or
even anything
in business work, do you feel like people just kind of throw in the towel a little bit sooner?
I think it's really easy to quit. Like I've been guilty of it, like a lot of people have, but I feel like it's better to sometimes just power through and just accept that sometimes life isn't gonna always be easy,
Okay. I think with love, that's probably one of the first. I see a lot of things that say, your job will, what was the one that I saw? Like your job can, you'll be replaceable at your job, but like at home, just parents and stuff like that too. Life is just, you only have one of you, so we need to keep you. So, Chris, are we ready for?
Man, I started listening to the song, man. Golly.
I know, it's a little sad.
No, I mean oh man, I'm fucked up, man.
Oh no.
No, it's probably the crown I put in his cup. So
I'm gonna run away and cry. I'm just kidding. No,
it's okay.
It's gonna be good. So I'm excited to play it.
You guys stay tuned
Thank
in.
you.
We'll be back.
All right, y'all. It is Starlight Ballad, Misty Eyezz on the Surge DFW. Man, check this shit out, man. It's fucking dope as fuck.
Done after the nightfall.
Misty Eyezz on the Surge DFW Starlight Ballad. Another banger, man. Another one. You know, there's not music like this out right now, man. And it's a lost, I don't know, genre, maybe you can call it. I don't know. It's just.
So I trip out because you say genre and I say genre. So I'm guessing that maybe we should like.
One of y'all is French.
So.
I like French fries.
I like French toast, so I guess whatever.
Fuck, they were both. I don't know.
But I mean, what do you say?
What do you mean?
Oh, like yeah. What do you say?
Genre?
I say genre.
Really?
Like, I say it like John.
Man, I'm fixing to Google it and see how you're supposed to say it because I'm like, what the heck? But yeah, I agree. But I think the first one is my favorite for right now.
Man, if you perform and you're singing and you catch somebody's eyes, a female's eyes,
yeah,
you're gonna have to get like bodyguards.
Yeah.
Because to get away from you, because you, man, it's just very sexy. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe you don't ever use that word.
I know, man. It's just like, God,
I think,
man. I was like,
Chris, let's calm
I'd
down.
smash. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
If I was female, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, just like it's
okay.
good
So,
shit, man.
so
Thank you, man.
so Chris, let's steer this back toward my way.
All right, let's do it.
So, are you a Miguel fan?
Oh yes, I love Miguel.
Thank you. Boom.
Oh, gosh,
Snaps
whatever.
over here.
Chris,
So,
you don't like Miguel.
Miguel gets forced on me. You know.
Man, somebody tag Miguel because dang, as soon as we get Miguel on the show,
Shit.
whatever, I'm dropping the mic for real. Like I'm done.
Yeah.
Tap out.
So
Okay.
yeah, I mean, I still tell that fool. I just hope he's cool. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
I mean, I think if I met Robert De Niro, I would probably get starstruck. But anybody else,
yeah.
I'm like, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I don't care how much money you got. You know, I mean, just
Yeah.
you human beings like everybody else, and we cut our arms. We're all bleeding the same color. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yes,
So,
I had a
okay.
situation with Jay-Z back in the day. And just
Yo, you got to tell me this. What happened?
So it was I was working in a nightclub in Dallas called The Spy, right? And he was there to perform, and so, you know, I always have my homies with me, you know, because haters are gonna hate, you know what I'm saying? And so
Yes, sir.
being in the business, you know, there's always haters, and so I always kind of like, not that I couldn't take care of myself, but you know, I couldn't take care of my back, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you in front of me, then you know we can fight, but you know, your homies that are behind me and to the side of me trying to get sucker punches in, that's why you roll with an entourage. And
Exactly.
so like Jay-Z was in the VIP, and I don't know how it happened, and this was like early before Jay-Z became a billionaire, you know, and so Jay-Z was in the VIP, and I don't know what happened, what the situation was. I think maybe I just tried to introduce myself, and he was being a fucking ass about it, and I was like, well, fuck you then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then so his entourage stepped up, my entourage stepped up. I got in trouble with the club owner and said, like, man, it's fucking Jay-Z. I'm like, fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just like, he ain't nobody. And so it's like, that's why, you know, when we're going to meet Miguel at some point, and just based on what Michelle tells me about his stories and everything like that, I think he's a cool motherfucker. Seems like he's going to be a cool motherfucker, and we can smoke and drink and chop it up. That's the kind of people that are really
down.
Yeah, really down, especially when they're in music, because in this house, I mean, all day long it's music. More so than television or anything like that. This house is always playing music. I'm always listening to music. I mean, music is my first love. You know, that's not Michelle and my kids, you know. But it's like, you know, I love music. I embrace music. And when I hear, you know, underground artists, so to speak, you know, and there is immense talent out there. And you know, speaking on what Michelle was saying about shitty people, especially in this industry, you know, there's a lot of shitty people, and the problem is there's enough money for everyone to make.
Exactly.
You know, heaven forbid that so-and-so misses 2 cents of their money, you know. And kind of going back to Jay-Z, you know, we did an interview with an artist, and we were playing one of his songs, and it got flagged on YouTube for fucking copyright. I'm like, dude, you're a fucking billionaire.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking you guys to pay me money to listen to my podcast. I'm using this, one of your dope ass instrumentals, and you blocked for copyright infringement. So I'm like, fuck Jay-Z.
Man.
But if I met him and he said, hey man, I'm gonna give you $1 million to make a radio station, I'm like, yes sir.
I love you, Jason.
Yes, whatever I gotta do. This interview will come out and he's like, you're fired. I'm like, then
He'll drop the mic.
Fuck you again. You know what I'm saying? So
I think there's a lot of people that are just so full of themselves, and you're just like, man, like, I mean, you guys, and I had a post that was like a story that I'm just like, man, you know, there's artists out there, you know, that will share the shit out of everybody else's stuff, you know. And it's just one of those things. It's like, you know, like he said, you know, there's so much talent out there, you know. There just have to be just one person. And so when it was the Surge, I was like, well, we have to put the DFW stamp on there just because we are from Dallas, and, you know, we represent the, you know, Metroplex. But
Gotta represent.
yeah. But I mean, there's so much music out there that we just can't stay, you know. So I mean, we're working on another billboard, but we're just like, man, California.
I saw
is
that
so
billboard.
fucking
That was
expensive.
so dope, by the way.
Did you? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I mean, we're just like California. I mean, the salesman was like, man, you know, everything is expensive in California, so I can't even imagine. But I mean, yeah, it's just, you know, I mean, it would be so fucking badass if we could get one, you know, where we have artists, you know, from everywhere. But I mean, money talks, you know what I'm saying? So
Yes, ma'am.
but so Chris, because, you know, Miguel is forced on the family here, you know, and
He's got some good songs. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah. Oh gosh. So what is your favorite Miguel song?
Man, I really like that song he did with Mac Miller, and I really like
The Weeknd?
Huh?
The Weeknd song?
Yeah, The
with Mac Miller?
Weeknd. Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
God, he was so good in that. But I really like Skywalker. I
Yeah.
really love that song. Skywalking on these haters, man. Oh,
Yeah.
so good. So good.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just so many. But yeah.
And
I mean,
Adorn. I love that
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
I'll have a song that I like, and then I'll start liking another song by default because it's played so much, and I'm
Right,
like,
right.
Then I'll be in the bathroom and singing this song. I'm like, what the fuck, man? I didn't even like this song before, so
Yeah.
That's how they get you, man.
yeah.
Yeah,
man,
I
I'm
mean,
telling you.
Alexa, she already knows like what songs to play on the deal. But so, who did you like as an artist, like growing up? Like, who did you?
Okay, so I'm making like for this EP, I was trying to make this whole dark R&B kind of vibey atmosphere, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's weird because when I was growing up, I was listening to a whole bunch of just like, I went through stages. First it was punk music, and then it was like rock music, and then it was alternative indie, and then it was like just hardcore dubstep.
Yeah.
And then it was just like hip hop and stuff like Logic, like more lyrical stuff. And then it was just like a whole process. So I mean, I don't really have one artist that I'd say would help me define my music nowadays, you know?
So, oh shit, there he goes. Sorry. So,
The band himself.
yeah. So, I was like, sorry, I forgot what I was gonna ask you. So where you're from? Because you said you're from the Philippines, and so what kind of music did you listen to? Like, I mean, because I know you moved out here, so like, what kind of music did you like listen to that you found like was your favorite? Because I know you said you kind of listened to a lot of things, but was there one like genre that you favored more than others?
Definitely. It was probably punk because growing up, my favorite band was Blink-182.
Really?
I was
Okay.
obsessed with them. Like,
Okay.
to death. Like I love them so much.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm just, you know, we're all over the place. I mean, the station plays everything. So, I mean, you're here Metallica 1 minute, and then, you know, and
And we definitely got Blink 182 in the rotation too.
yeah,
Please,
yeah.
of
so,
course.
I don't even know what, I guess I'd have to listen to Blink 182 to figure out what.
Oh,
punk
you probably heard
is.
what their songs like at least once or
Oh,
twice.
for sure. Yeah, you'll hear the song. Yeah, I've heard that song before. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
So yeah. So because I have playlists for my Spotify, and what I consider rock, he says it may be something different. So it's just like what you feel. You know what I mean?
Exactly,
Like it's
exactly.
rock, but yeah. So your music, it's to me. What do you classify his music as? Like what genre?
Well, jokingly, we said it was going to be Sad Boys,
Okay.
but just because of the vibe of
Yeah.
the EP. But
More like Sexy Boys now.
yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah, definitely.
I still can't believe Chris used the word sex.
But
I liked it.
but yeah, I would say like more R&B pop.
Okay.
Type
Yeah, I was
genre.
wondering about pop. So okay. So what is the next song that we're going to?
You know what? I just thought of something. I envision us going to a club somewhere,
Oh my gosh.
getting drunk, and all the sexy boys out there dancing together.
Chris, you're one of the sexy boys
Sexy
now.
boy rock.
And all the girls back at the bar like, what the fuck is going on here?
I know.
Drunk enough for this shit.
Yeah. I mean, me and Selena are talking about bouncing. We're just like, man, what the hell? Just leave this guy's here.
Man, I love your delivery and your voice is pretty exquisite. You know,
thank you
I
so
mean,
much,
it's
man.
it's absolutely something. And as we were listening to the last song, I was thinking, man, I would start rapping to have you featured and singing my hook and just get some beats from
Hell yeah, I'd be
my
down
man right
anytime,
here. I mean,
anytime.
if DJ Khaled can yell and be a a rapper or something like that, man, I'm sure I could figure it out too, right? I mean,
We were talking about a bigger house, so go ahead and make that happen.
my cats talking about calling me Billy and shit. I thought your name was Khaled. You asked to be called Billy, man. Whatever, man. So, anyways.
Yeah, I some of the shit that's said in the videos, I'm just like, oh my god. But yeah, I mean, I think everybody said that at one point, about DJ Khaled, like, dude, just one time, But so yeah, so the next song.
Our tag would be "Sexy Boy Music." Yeah, that's what it'd be. And
What's the next song?
oh,
that,
sorry, yeah.
Now we need is boxers and briefs thrown down the stage. What's the next song that we are going to play?
Did we send another song?
Did you send another song?
Right Now was the first song I ever got. If y'all wanted to play that one.
Right Now?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? Wait, let me say something. Yes, let's play Right Now.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. Let me cue it up for you.
Okay, just keep in mind this is the first song I ever made.
Really?
Yeah.
So
But it'll show you like how.
he's
How
grown?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm embarrassed. Oh no.
Really? Okay. So yeah.
Okay, this
That's
song
pretty-
isn't bad, but
Okay.
I think I can do better.
So it being that, your girlfriend is here and we've talked about the sultry, is it the sultriness? The sexy, whatever the fuck it's
sexiness.
called. In your voice, like, do you ever sing to her?
Oh. She's an amazing singer too.
Really?
She's a really good singer.
Okay, so have you ever thought about singing as well?
I used to. So
Really?
I moved here 3 years ago from the Philippines, but while I was
Okay.
over there and I was in college, I used to do live shows a lot.
Okay.
And I used to perform for my college. I used to help represent in a whole bunch of like organizational
Yeah.
activity over there while I was still there for my first year.
Oh, that's cool. So did you ever guys think about maybe like doing like a duet, something together?
We've been working on a song together actually.
Yes. I like to predict the future. It's awesome.
That's dope.
So
Gotta
yeah,
be
I mean,
sexy.
it could be like the heartbreak part of a song, and then you like, yeah, I'm whipping that back into shape. So, yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
So tell all the listeners where they can find you on social media.
Yes.
All those
Okay,
outlets.
so on Instagram you can find me on Misty Eyezz official. Eyes is with 2 Z's, and on Spotify it's just Misty Eyezz, MistyEyezz.
All right.
Sweet. All right, let's do the first song.
Right
First
now,
song I ever made.
And you feel like
Nice.
you're a little embarrassed of it?
I'm not embarrassed. Let's just do it.
Okay, all right, let's do it. How exciting. Don't get mad if I don't put this on rotation. Though. All right, Saturday night on the Surge DFW, we have Misty Eyezz, Imperial Beats in the studios with us, and we're going to get into Right Now, heard here on the Surge DFW.
Met you in the nightlife, you crazy but you fine. Scars around your neck got me thinking you in my mind. So shots, you'll take another, say meet me in the covers. But girl, I gotta tell you before I come through. There's something in the water when you're around. Thinking about you daily, been acting out. Penny strings and laces, I'll tear them down. But leaving you lonely is what I'm about. Right now. She needed nothing more. Right now. She'll take another bottle, pour it, then she swallow. But leaving her problems is all that she wanted. Life gets tough when you love someone, but baby, I won't do you wrong. Change your vibe when the night gets long, but maybe you can turn me up. Baby, you can turn me up. Don't think too much, cause I don't wanna fall in love. Body's warm, but your heart's so cold. I don't wanna talk no more. Bite your tongue, you know I'm sold. You know what you call me for. Yeah. But girl, I gotta tell you before I come through. There's something in the water when you're around. Thinking about you she swallowed. Believing her problems is all that she wanted. Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. There's something in the water when you're around. Thinking about you daily, been acting out. Penny strings and laces, I'll tear them down. Believing you lonely is what I'm about. Right now. She needed nothing more. Right now. She'll take another bottle, pour it, then she swallow. Believing her problems is all that she wanted. Right now.
You know, there was absolutely nothing wrong with that song. Yeah, that was good shit, man. Right now. Let's see.
So that definitely wouldn't be flagged for us to play it so he can sing it live.
Nah, for sure not. That's his own stuff, so it wouldn't be a problem at all.
It should be good.
Is your voice good now because of the crown?
Oh yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, he's gonna feel it in his legs.
You gotta walk downstairs.
Yeah, so I think we should play it again. In definitely, I can record, and Mario, I know you can record as well, so we can kind of have this for documentation.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
So we're gonna do it. Let me
No pressure at all.
Let me
Yeah.
re-cue it up.
Yeah, re-cue it. So I can definitely see where, I mean, you know, if we were to have you perform anywhere, you know, you perform and us go and see you, like, I mean, Selena's definitely gonna have some I'm gonna have to be like a bodyguard as well. So yeah, because I mean, if anybody tries to, you know, manhandle you or whatever they call it, you know, then I'm just gonna have to back Selena up and be like, hey. So yeah.
Oh, she can throw a punch.
I mean,
I took
yeah.
boxing for 3 years. I can
Oh,
throw
yeah.
a punch.
Yeah, I
honey.
mean, I see boxers and bras and panties being thrown up there on the stage. So I mean, it's like one of those things.
And I would purposely take a pair of boxers just to throw them up there.
Oh, and then so that way she can, and we can tell her like, hey, she did it. So just to start, yeah. Mosh pit, but yeah. Okay, so
All right,
let's do this.
Just put the earphones on, that way you can hear yourself, okay?
I got you.
Yeah,
and
he's
then
got 'em on.
then I will I'll kind of level out the song.
Chris, do
you
me a
can hear
favor. Turn that light on back there, please.
Which one? Oh,
The one behind you. Maybe the recording will be better. Yeah.
all right.
It's not really a spotlight, but okay.
Special,
No, it's fine.
Special treat for all the listeners out there. We're gonna have Misty Eyezz sing right now live. So
Oh man, let's go.
you guys check it out.
Met you in the nightlife, you crazy but you fine. Scars around your neck, got me thinking that you mine. So should take others and meet me in the covers. But girl, I gotta tell you before I come through, there's something in the water when you're around. Been thinking about you daily, been acting out. Penny strings and laces, I'll tear them down. Believing you lonely is what I'm about. Right now. She needed nothing more. Right now. She'll take another ball.
I gotta mess with my lyrics. Hold on.
She swallowed, believing her problems is all that she wanted. Life gets tough when you trust someone, but baby, I won't do you wrong. Change your heart when the night gets long, but maybe you can turn me up, turn me up. Baby, you can turn me up. Don't think too much, cause I don't wanna fall in love. Body's warm, but your heart's so cold. I don't wanna talk no more. Bite your tongue, you know I'm so. You know what you call me for, yeah. But girl, I gotta tell you before I come through, there's something in the water when you're around. Been thinking about you daily, been acting out. Penny strings and laces, I'll tear them down. Believing you lonely is what I'm about. Right now. She needed nothing more. Right now. She'll take another bottle, pour it, then she swallow. Believing her problems is all that she wanted. Right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, right now, now. Something in the water when you're around. Thinking about you daily, been acting out. Penny strings and laces, I'll tear them down. But leaving you lonely is what I'm about. Right now. She needed nothing more. Right now. She'll take another bottle, pour it, then she swallow. But leaving her problems is all that she wanted. Right now.
Man, hold up. That's
I
some
flubbed
dope.
it just a little bit.
Yeah, man, that flowed good, man.
You like that?
Yeah, that was real good. Lucky there ain't no boxers around right now.
Oh my goodness gracious. So, yeah.
It's always fun when we can. I mean, that's like you can't fake that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's so many tools out there in studios that can make somebody's voice sound like spectacular, and then it's like, I mean, challenge anyone to sing, a cappella or something like that, and that's when you can really see if someone can sing or not. Because
Like
sometimes
the whole song sounds different too when you sing it a cappella. So
Yeah.
It's kind of nice though.
Yeah, it's
Really,
dope.
yeah. I was thinking we should have our like our own version of Unplugged.
That
where
would be
people just-
so dope, actually.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Oh, by the way, that was the first time I ever performed that song, by the way. So
Really?
thank you guys, actually.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. It's a beautiful song. You definitely have a beautiful voice.
Oh, thank you so much.
And I think with the music that you guys have made together, shots or not, it's pretty. Like you guys definitely work well as a team. I mean, Mario, I don't know. We have been invited a couple of times just to go to check artists out in the studio, and we've only been able to make it to one performance from artists that we've interviewed, that we've featured on the station. But I mean, I was telling Chris, I think we need to try to just make time to just be able to do it more, because believe me, we support all of you guys. And so it's just one of those things. It's hard to get out when we've me and Chris have not really like arguments, but it's just like sometimes, he just doesn't feel like doing it, like you just got other shit going on, during the day.
It's just life, man.
Yeah, he sprained his ankle, and I'm just like,
You doing okay?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, man.
he's okay now, but yeah, I'm just like, man, I just don't feel like doing it, and it's just one of those things. It's a job, basically. So it's like, we can't, we won't be able to do this again,
Exactly.
I mean, we will, but just not this time. So
If we had the ability to just do this,
Yeah.
and nothing else, I think it would be, there would be a lot less tiredness, But when we have to, her full-time job, taking care of the house and everything, and then my full-time job, sometimes we just get, we run out of energy, and sometimes we got to pull it out of out of somewhere and do it, and we enjoy. I mean, before you guys got here, we're like, dang man, I'm tired, man, because I get home from work and I'm like, I'm gonna rest for a little bit, and then come up here, sit up here, and I'm just sitting there thinking, man, I hope they're cool people, man, because I don't want people to be draggy and shit like that, because then I'll be getting sleepy and shit.
I mean,
I understand.
I mean, and it's been, he had his actually for Halloween, he was just that type of that dad, just the cool dad, but he wanted to play, music outside, and it's just the effect that it had on people, with the creepy music and playing loud. I mean, it would have just been when the music stopped, I forgot what happened, but I mean, like, it just got quiet, and Halloween just wasn't the same, but he's got, all the Nightmare on Elm Street, music playing and stuff outside, and
Honestly,
it just fed, too. So yeah, so he was like, man, I should have came up here earlier, just to connect everything back together and stuff like that too. So I was just like, man, we thank you guys. Like, we can't, I mean, you just can't fake this shit at all. I mean, with questions, there's really, I mean, everybody's asked every artist, hey, who inspired you, or who, wanted you to, pursue music or whatever. But all the other stuff, I mean, it's just you just can't fake it. So
Definitely not. Honestly,
yeah.
I appreciate how much effort you guys put into all this. Honestly,
thank you,
Like,
thank
it's
you.
actually really, really good. in my
Thank you.
opinion.
I mean, we're thinking we can just go up from here. Chris and I, we decided to call it the No Bullshit Radio Show just because there's no bullshit between him and I, and then of course we talk bullshit to each other, so it just kind of fit. But yeah,
We just love music. I mean, it's just,
yeah,
just. I
yeah.
mean, there's no monetary gain to this. I mean, if
Yeah.
anything, we put more money into it than anything to make this happen. And at the end of the day, if you being here on the station with us gets you one more follower or gets you one more like or purchase on your stuff, then we've been successful. And maybe. One of these days, someone might come to us and say, hey, you played someone, and how do we get in touch with that person? And then the sky's the limit. And then, we're humble people, and it's like, if you become a superstar and you forget about us, big deal. You know what I'm saying? We got our podcast, and we'll move on.
Oh man, I can't forget about this. This is my first radio interview. I'm never forgetting this.
I mean, yeah, it's just one of those things, I mean, it's just kind of crazy. So I did have these for you guys, and I have to get one to Selena too, because I need her to.
That's why you asked
to
for the
rock
shirt
these.
size.
Yes. And we had someone who
Thank you so
we're
much.
having to get so much out because with all the artists that we have, here you go, Mario. We have so many artists that I still need to get stuff to, and
This is dope.
people that have been supporting and stuff like that too. So
guys.
whenever you
Thank
can, if you're sporting it, doesn't matter. Just
I'm gonna take a pic and post this on Instagram.
yes,
I
thank
like
you.
This.
Yeah, that's really valuable.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, artists, we appreciate all the artists because like there's artists out there trying to start like their own merchandise,
Exactly.
Clothing lines, and shout out to Jay from Brooksonburg, clothing, and we've got David Josso. He's a comedian. He's coming next week, and he's flying in from California. And I mean, there's just so many things that we want to do, and it's just like time.
Yeah,
It
understand.
takes time, and they tell you, whatever you're doing, don't stop. And so, yeah, I mean, just keep going.
I mean, there's no
Yeah.
better time than now.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah,
Sure.
and with all the men's mental, what is it called?
Mental health.
All right, baby. Hey, don't get mad.
Men's sexual health.
Awareness.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we've covered all of that too. But yeah, I mean, just stay, just keep going.
You
And then,
guys
of course,
too,
yeah.
honestly.
Thanks.
I
yeah.
appreciate all of
Thanks.
this, really.
Yeah.
Now,
and-
coming into this interview, in anticipation to it, was there anything that you told yourself like, man, I want to say something or say hello to somebody? Was
Like
there
family,
anything like that
friends?
that you thought about?
Yeah, there
coming
were a
here?
couple.
Yeah, man. So it's your time. Let's get it. Get
All
to
right.
it.
I'd like to give a shout out to my mom. She's been there day one, just me and her. I love her so much. Thank you so much for raising me. I love you.
What's her name?
Anna Lee, I love you, Mom. You're
Annalie.
beautiful. You're the
Is
best.
Is she listening?
Yeah, she is listening right now.
Nice. Hey, and Mom, keep bumping the station. That's all we ask. Tell your friends.
What is the one thing that your mom cooked that you absolutely loved?
Okay, so she used to cook me this thing. It's called champurrado, right?
Yeah,
It's a Filipino dish, and basically I would get like acid reflux a lot. yeah, like
Is
terrible
it
acid.
spicy?
It's not spicy, but it has like a lot of ginger in it,
Yeah.
Okay.
That's arroz caldo.
Arroz caldo, that's what it is. Arroz caldo. Okay, and so like she would cook it for me whenever I'm sick, and I just got addicted to it. It's delicious, and it heals you. It just makes me feel at home. That's why I like it.
So what does it have in it?
So it's almost like porridge with chicken and then ginger, and it's like a
Okay.
whole bunch of like spices and stuff. It's really good.
Okay.
I think every demographic or heritage has some sort of cure soup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you're
Yeah.
sick, and like with Hispanics, it's caldo. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's like based off that because Filipinos
Yeah.
and like Hispanics, they like
Yeah.
have similar like cultures sort of,
Yeah.
So we all got sick, like a minor cold this week, and I told Michelle, man, you gotta make some caldo, and we all ate caldo, and we got miraculously cured.
I know, right?
It's
Just out
like-
of nowhere.
Yeah.
But then I was taking shots too, so because make sure.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well, I mean, yeah.
The menudo helps if you're drunk, so if you've not had menudo.
Yes, sir.
Menudo is the hangover cure.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So we definitely need to get together.
Get drunk and then have some menudo the next day.
Oh my gosh. Mario, what about you? Is there anybody that you want to kick a shout out to?
Yeah, I mean,
All the drunk homies from Vickery. What is it called?
Vickery Creek.
Vickery Creek.
Downtown Plano,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Downtown
I'll have to
Plano's the
check it out.
vibe. If you haven't been to Downtown
Okay,
Plano,
let's
check
check it
them
out.
out.
Okay.
Yeah, same thing. My mom, my
Okay.
family,
Okay.
and my cousin Selena in LA.
Okay.
And
Yeah, shout out to her.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And the homies that we talk to on a daily, just about Mims Beats,
Yeah.
King Matic.
Okay. And your, I know your son. I was watching your stories and stuff like that too. So where is he?
My son Isaiah, he is in Seattle, Washington.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Isn't that where they filmed 50 Shades of Grey?
I,
I mean, we're talking about all kinds of
I
stuff.
mean-
So, but yeah.
So let me say this:
Oh God.
if you guys get to watch Sex Life,
Oh my gosh.
you know what I'm saying? That dude, and there's a scene in there where it absolutely ruins the expectations
I know exactly
for men. You know what I'm saying? It's like I was like I saw that, I was like, fuck, man. I'm like, Michelle been lying to me all this time. Say this, and so I was like, oh man.
You know,
man.
it's funny because I told him before we watched it, because because the first review I read was about how it was like a raunchy sex something on Netflix, and so I was like, okay,
I
cool.
like the story.
I think the girl I forgot her name, but I think she's gorgeous, you know, and yeah, the mom in there, but
She used to be a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader, right? Is that what you told me?
no.
No.
I don't remember. But yeah, so I mean, it's
Where did I
pretty,
read that?
it's pretty crazy. But I mean, just the whole story was cool. And then, but that's the one thing. And I heard a radio DJ, and he said, like, after something about the shower scene, he was like, I didn't let my wife like watch it or continue to watch it, and it was just so funny. But
I mean, he should have thought about that before. You know, I mean, he like previewed it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
it's
but
like,
I mean, so I watched it. And I was just like, what the heck? And so getting him to watch it. But I mean, he's like downloading podcasts and, DJ record pool and all of this music and stuff like that too. But I mean,
I don't even think I was looking at it directly. I was like, it was the peripheral vision. It was just so massive. It just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, whatever.
Oh my gosh. So yeah.
Can't believe you lied to me all this time, Michelle.
No, but I mean, it's pretty crazy because I mean, it is a good story for people that like, if they watch it from the beginning, and a lot of people are just like, afterwards. But yeah, I mean, I don't even know how the hell we started talking about that, but yeah. So I know that you said your son was up there in Washington, stuff like that too. So I wanted to thank you for your support because I know you're on and you've been listening and stuff like that too. But yeah, tell your friends, whoever's on Instagram, and our Facebook is really not that, I guess, active, the account, but I mean, definitely for sure. I mean, if you can listen, tell your friends to listen, and then they'll hear your music too. So if you've got family in Philippines and they can get the app, then fuck it.
Hell
They
yeah.
can hear it, yeah.
Like actually, like all of my coworkers downloaded the Odyssey
Odyssey,
app,
yeah.
and then I showed them this channel so that way they could hear all this.
Oh yeah, I mean, because it's got something for everybody. So no
Yeah.
matter, we play K-pop too. Our girls are into K-pop, and I don't know if
Oh,
you
that's
guys
what's
are-
up. That's what's up.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So yeah, but
We wanted to be, worldwide. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously represent North Texas, but we wanted to have the reach power to where we can get and it's internet. Obviously, it's not commercial radio, but I mean, commercial radio is
it's only limited to
it's limited to the market.
Yeah, exactly.
And so with this, I mean, one, there's no rules. We can cuss and talk shit and do whatever we want
Yeah,
to.
the freedom here is fucking good.
And then just
Yeah.
get to play, whatever we want to, and our the platforms, the Odyssey and TuneIn, they take care of all the ASCAP and all the copyright stuff and like that. So we don't have to worry about, Blink 182 coming after us for playing music,
Yeah.
Exactly.
or Jay-Z.
Yeah, or Jay-Z. Fucking,
Fucking Jay-Z.
yeah, fucking Jay-Z. What if our podcast goes viral and then we got Beanie Siegel knocking at the door? You talk shit about Jay-Z, bro? And then I have to get on my East Siders and my homie from Fort Worth, my brother Ben, that we touch each other. I have to get him over here and all that shit, So, but
Hey, but then it could bring Miguel here too. So fuck it.
Oh, man.
okay, yeah. So
See,
I guess
Miguel,
so.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool just because we've been able to do this, and and I was telling, David Josso, that, hey, Chris could be like DJing in his fucking boxers and nobody would know because, we don't have anybody here.
I would know.
But yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah,
tell me.
We thank you guys so much.
Yeah, make sure I get your number and send you a selfie.
And
Celine's like, oh my God.
She's like, not again.
Yes.
I know.
It's happening all over again. First it was Mario, now it's Chris.
But yeah.
Where's Chris at? He's with Mario and Misty Eyezz in Plano. The sexy boys rocking in Vickery Park, whatever the fuck is going.
I'll just have to get Selena's number. We'll just have to leave you sexy boys together and we'll just go hang out somewhere else. But yeah. But we thank you guys, and you guys are always welcome here too. So feel free to stop by.
Oh, the pleasure is all ours. Thank you guys so much.
Stuff like that too. But are we?
I'll throw a mix on so we can chop it up with them. So
you guys continue to listen to the Surge DFW on TuneIn and Odyssey Radio. We thank Misty Eyezz and Mario and Selena for dropping by, and for Chris and
thank you guys so much.
Whatever stuff he was talking about today. You're welcome. But yeah, stay tuned.
All right, go watch Sex Life. All right, y'all, we're going to get out of here. We're going to thank Misty Eyezz, Imperial Beats, and Selena coming in and hanging out with us and chopping it up. This is what we do every Saturday night, 9 p.m. until midnight, the No Bullshit Radio Show on the Surge DFW on TuneIn and the Odyssey radio apps. We thank them for coming in and hanging out with us here in the Surge Studios. Next week from Los Angeles, David Josso. I'm sure it's going to be bananas up in here because, with me and a comedian, man, I don't know, it's going to go crazy. So we're going to get out of here. Shout out to my man Ben one more time. Thank you for listening, bro. I hope everything goes good with Pops. And we were going to see you guys later. Remember, the Surge DFW is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on the TuneIn radio app, on Odyssey. It's an open format, so we play whatever we want. We play Metallica, we play Bad Bunny, all the underground artists. Misty Eyezz is going to be added to the rotation, everything, so if there's a song that we're playing that you don't like, wait for the next song. I guarantee you're going to like the next one. Until next week, we will see you all until we do it again. Go Cowboys. Peace out, y'all.
Live and local for the world is the new Surge DFW. Let's go!